probably over the first 2 years of being a landlord. Here are the three things that jumped out to me as the biggest surprises. Number one, legal and compliance by far and away was the scariest thing. When Kim handed me the Chicago lease, Patrick knows this for anyone from Chicago or Cook County, it is very long. It has a lot of legal jargon that I don't understand. I had to read it 4 times, consult a lot of people, et cetera. That's number one. There's also 10 writers that go along with it, from mold to rayon to all these other things. That was scary. And then I distinctly remember a conversation that Kim had with me where she said, "Now let's talk about the security deposit. In Cook County, if you miss dotting an I or crossing a T on the check with your renters, you have the potential to get sued and lose 3 months rent. There are attorneys out there looking for mistakes." And my heart just raced, like in this time period. I remember that being by far and away the most stressful part of my early landlording experience. The second biggest takeaway I have when I thought back to the process is maintenance. Maintenance was much easier than I thought. I used basic tools like Google, and I used Kim's network of people. I also knew the other unit owners in my building when I owned the property, and I leveraged them for the electrician and the plumber, et cetera. It was not as hard as I thought. Now, I got a little bit of a mulligan because our unit was brand new. It was a new construction, and therefore it didn't have a lot of maintenance. And then number three, my biggest takeaway was, and this is probably looking 2 years post becoming a landlord, that the journey is so much bigger and more complicated than I thought it would be. It has so many steps, so many things you just don't know and not prepared for. And what that taught me was I need to be organized. I need to have a system. I need to have tools and processes to make this repeatable. I also have a mulligan in that regard because I'm in product management. That's my background. And I'd like to think about systems, tools, and processes and scalable, repeatable things. But what I did is I just used Google Drive. Google Drive and Google Docs. I was in there uploading documents. I was in there creating sheets and other documents, and just, how big Google search is, and you just have a reference point for everything you need.